Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Star Citizen. And welcome to ship upgrade night, or rather the tail end of ship upgrade week. So I've been very carefully going through and researching thoroughly and putting together a list of upgrades for our Cutlass Black here, which means that I basically went through the DPS calculator online and kind of said, oh, this one sounds nice, that one sounds nice, and this sounds pretty cool. So I came up with a whole list of replacing pretty much everything and moving some things around. And in the end, I'll have a ship here that is completely, perfectly worthless, probably. So, but it's been fun collecting the parts and getting everything together. So the last two parts I need are a shield generator and a power plant. Both of those are supposedly available at Dumper's Depot in Grim Hex. So that's where we're going to head tonight. Now, I've never been to Grim Hex, not even once. So it'll be interesting to see. I have no idea what to expect. I know that it tends to, or at least has the reputation, to tend to be more PvP orientated, or at least a lot of pirating activities supposedly go on out there. So we'll see. I'm by no means a PvPer. If we run into somebody that wants to KOS us, it's a foregone conclusion. It's probably going to happen. So it is what it is. You know, the kiddies have to have their fun too. But we're going to head out there. We're going to see what we can do. It is also free fly this week. So things have been pretty busy, and there's been some delays with getting landing and launch clearances and some elevator and tram issues and whatnot. So we'll see how it all works out. Hopefully we can get this in and at least get these parts, and then I'll have to decide whether there's more to do. It depends how long this takes, right? Or whether this will just be the whole episode, or whether we'll add something on to the end. So we'll play that by ear, and we'll get this ship in the air as long as we can get some launch clearance, and we'll see if we can get ourselves killed. Okay, so Grim Hex, I've never been there. I don't even honestly know where it is. So we'll take a look, but we might as well launch and get ourselves out there. Get ourselves in nav mode so that when we do find it, we'll hopefully only have the one waypoint we need, or one or two waypoints or whatever, instead of the whole field of sky worth. I should probably mention we're actually at, oh, what is it called? The place, Pyro Gateway. We were here because I had a shipment to deliver, is why I'm here. I haven't gone to Pyro yet. Certainly I haven't been to Grim Hex yet, so I wouldn't have been to Pyro either, but we'll take all that as it comes. We'll get there eventually. For right now, let's do all stop. Let's go into nav mode, and let's see what we can see if we can find Grim Hex. Guess we're just gonna type it in up here. Grim Hex 33.9. We got enough fuel to get there. It's in an asteroid belt, maybe? Crusader, auto marker 3, yellow, and Grim Hex. Okay. Let's see what we can do. This is a new jump drive since the last time that I filmed. This is the, what jump drive did I get? Or quantum drive, I should say. Jump module is different. What did I get? I got the bolt, I think it was. No. Yeah, yeah, the bolt. I bought the bolt. Kind of going for quieter components in general, so that we can. This ship I do cargo runs with and whatnot for the most part. I have toyed with a couple of bounty missions, so my idea is to get it running a little quieter, a little bit harder to detect. I don't know much about it, honestly. I don't know a whole lot about the inner workings of this game or anything else. Certainly not like the level of knowledge I have for, say, S.C.U.M. But I'm having fun with it, and I'm having fun learning, and I'm purposely trying to stay out of the weeds on it because I tend to do that with games, and it, to a certain extent, it kind of kills my enjoyment a little bit because I start looking at the technical details and all, and I'd rather just experience the game and just take it as it comes, right? It's one of the reasons I'm not a fan of PvP per se. I'd rather just play the game, experience it, do my own thing, and just while away the relatively few hours I get to actually play games with some actual play that I enjoy, right? So that's what I try to do. But enough of that. We are headed to Grim Hex for the first time. It's my Grim Hex cherry popping celebration, I guess. Funny thing is, I was actually at Crusader or in the vicinity of Crusader before I took on the cargo mission to go to the Pyro Gateway. So I'm making, I'm backtracking here. I should have probably picked up a cargo run to take me back to Crusader, but like I said, I really didn't know where it was. So restricted area for my safety. I've been relocated. Huh? Okay. So it looks like one more jump to Grim Hex. It looks like we're here. Although I'm not entirely sure where it is here. I guess I could have left nav mode up, but I'd prefer to get the shields up, I think, so. Looks like it might be another asteroidy type thing, like the, what's his name, alien guy we did in the episode before this, so maybe a similar sort of situation. I'm going to actually go into coupled mode just because I don't know the area or the station, so. Armistice zone, combat prohibited. I guess that kind of surprises me a little. I had a situation earlier. This asteroid reminds me of it. I was cruising along to a station. I had my landing clearance, and I was increasing my height a little bit to get in a better landing position, and I had not checked above me, and the only thing I can figure, because I just blew up instantly, is I must have just thrusted right up into an asteroid above my head. So that was cool. I don't know if we can get close enough for landing clearance here. We are. So Caladron's medium hangar. Is it up there in between all that stuff, maybe? Oh, so these asteroids look like they're like tied together. Ooh, let's not hit that turret. Actually, it's probably more likely a turret I hit earlier because it wasn't that dense of an asteroid field where I was, so. So is it inside here? Is this where we're headed? Or is it around the other side? It almost looks like that hangar right there is open. Some kind of ship just hanging out there. These doors are probably going to close. They've been open a long time. Ooh, we're actually kind of high. Okay, we're in. Let's drop the gear. Gear is down. It's kind of a cool spot for a station. All right, we're down. Let's get some fuel while we're here. 1K to fly out here. You still seem to be having this 1 credit repair glitch thing that I had last time. All right. She's fueled, theoretically. Oh, I left the power on. Oh, well, that's all right. I did turn the thrusters off, so. Gonna give this a look around while we're here, because why not? Like I said, I've never been here. I have no idea what's here. There might be somebody else in the world that has never been here, so. We'll kind of do a 10-cent tour. A little off the center line with that landing. Okay, so it looks like graffiti and whatnot, so that's kind of cool. It's been defaced or whatnot. Gives it the appearance of
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle. Your vehicle has been moved to
run down and under patrolled or something. I don't know. Shouldn't have any inventory here because, like I said, I've never been here. I'll be curious to see if the rest of the station is kind of that way. So there's bodies everywhere. Makes me a little concerned. Why are there bodies everywhere? So, medical group. This guy's in an old style spacesuit. Is that a player or is that. Invite to party? That is a player. So, are these the regular elevators? Looks like maybe. No. So, the hangar elevators. Okay. Hey, here maybe? Let's bring up that map. I don't know. I've had zero luck with this map. Like, I can't really tell nothing about it. Huh. Yeah, looks like a fairly decent sized place. Also, when I come out of the map, my display is very dark for a while. So it's a landing pads, 2 through 6. So are these? Is that me? Wait, why was I dying? Do I not have my helmet on? Oh, I don't have my helmet on. I probably should put that on. So can I go out here now, like, without choking up? Yep. So that's interesting to know. This is like an airlock, I guess. Okay. We're not going to deal with that right now, but... What is this up here? Departures and arrivals. Getting that figured out, dude? Oh, let's take a look out the window. Place is kind of run down. Which I would expect. This doesn't surprise me really. It's just it's interesting to see how they did it. So wait, this is another depressurized. Is that where I've got to go? Don't know nothing. It doesn't look like that's where I go. It almost looks like I'm looking for a down the stairs sort of thing. I mean, was this even? Oh, no, I don't need to float off into God knows where. Interesting. I wonder where that goes. I'll have to check that out at some other time. It's cold out there. Wow. Stairs right there, I think. Walked right by him. Inventory kiosk that's all torn up. So here's another airlock. Oh, maybe this is one of the pads. Okay, so yeah, that's another pad. Where's the dumpers depot and that stuff? I would expect a elevator or something. Landing pad. Oh, is this the elevator? Ah, I'll bet this is the elevator right here. Okay. Oh, it's roomy. Lobby and main concourse. Okay. More bodies. So, somebody that spends time here can let me know. Like, are these bodies always here? Is this part of the decor, or is this like something that's happened between players? I just don't know. Guess we'll find out if a player decides to shoot us. That had an F. Loot. Doesn't seem to want to let me do it. It was tied to the owner's account, cannot be looted. Okay. Makes sense. So are these all just players, huh? Huh. Interesting. So what do we got this way? Is nothing? Or, oh, there's something here. Bar. Go ahead, dude. Yeah, whatever. Exit. Not sure this is where we want to go. This actually reminds me a little bit of Area 18 in styling or layout or something. So that's the admin area. So there's probably, what, cargo things in here? Yeah. Commodity shops. Are they pretty much your standard? You can probably, like, can you sell whatever here? I don't have anything in the ship at all to sell, but okay, so that takes us right back to here. Network damaged. Can't tell what that sign was saying. Game irresponsibly. Something's open. You hold the balance of power. What is this place? Scutters. What does Scutters have?
What?
It's like armor type stuff. So again, it would be, oh, there it is. Okay, so negative 75 to 225.
What?
But this isn't really armor, and it's not really an undersuit, right? Well, it says heavy armor. I don't know. Is that like the core? Is that like the Under Armour type of stuff? Hard to say. Do we have undersuits? Let's see.
Hey.
So it is like an undersuit. Okay. I'd rather have this one. Same stats, right? Oh no, different stats. So this one's better for colder and not as good for warm. Okay. Interesting. Damage reduction is the same.
What?
That's cool. We got the Lux here. Cool. Stone skin undersuit. Another stone skin. So these are all stone skins. This is just the suit, I guess.
What?
And this has got some armor on top of it. So what's the stone skin undersuit? What's that look like? Does it have a price? Whoops, you gotta put the right letter in. Stone skin undersuit, $1,000. Negative 30 to 60. I think that's pretty much what mine is, right? Whoops, I didn't want that. Can you not see it anywhere? Guess you can't see the stats. Well, anyways, that's stuff I won't bother to film that kind of stuff because not that important. So that's where we came in. We're still looking for Dumper's Depot. Scramble race. What is this? Is this like a big kind of race course with betting? Something? Is it live or is it just decoration? There's some cool views. Definitely some cool views. Not sure why the asteroids are tied together. Can they be pulled in for protection in times of emergency? Things I ponder. All right, back into search. We need Dumpers Depot. Some kind of clothing shop. It says open. Is there a kiosk here? This place is a mess. Wait. I don't see a kiosk. I'm not sure if it's an actual store or not. Wait, that had a... Yeah, that had a buy. Is it all... Like, is there no kiosk? Is it just press to buy? Could be, I suppose. Looks like it's heading down into a mine or something. Big red X. Seems like not a good spot. I don't know. I don't want to get hopelessly lost some hole down here. It's definitely pretty cool. That it's pretty. The decorations, we'll call them, are done pretty well to make it look like years of abuse at this station, right? So I think I went down around here. I think I went up. Right? This is where I went before. Hey, holographic dude. What are you... Asshole.
This terminal is experiencing technical difficulties. We apologize for any inconvenience.
No problem. Didn't really want to talk to you anyway. Gonna have to check out the hospital. We got hurt. Messed our lungs up without our helmet on.
What?
So it definitely went that way. Let's go back to the map. Weapon retailer, bounty office, ship parts. Maybe ship parts is where Dumpers Depot is. So it looks like we need to go. Can maybe go through that way. So I need to go to the left. I'm gonna guess up these stairs. So continue on this way, I'm guessing. Thought I already did this. It shows a drug lab to the right. Doesn't seem like I can go that way. Do not enter. Just feel like I'm gonna all of a sudden just get blown away. Hey, dude. I don't suppose you could point me towards Dumper's Depot. No, huh? There's no going out there. Where does it say I am here? Oh, drug lab. Okay. So if I go back up, supposedly ship parts is right there. So this is back up. And then I supposedly go to the right and go there, and I gotta go out that door and then somehow up. So right here, supposedly ship parts is right there. So here? It's about where I was, right? Dumper's Depot. Nice, okay. Alrighty then. What they got here? This just feels like your black market. This actually reminds me of when I was a kid and I was looking for that certain motorcycle or car part or something, and my father would help me try to find it, and we'd end up with these little, backwoods little shops that, these people have run for years and years, and they'd have all these obscure little parts maybe, and you'd have to go around to them. It was, this was way before the internet. It was, um, it was all word of mouth, so you'd go in and see if old Joe had a piston for your bike or whatever you were looking for. And it was just always these cool little, just junk hole places in the middle of nowhere. And that stuff is largely gone these days. Not completely, but let's see. We were looking for a power plant and a shield generator, right? So let's start with the power plant. We were looking for the Sirius. This guy. Ooh, that's pricey. Size 2, grade C stealth. That's what I was looking for. Right there. We don't get out this way very often, so we're going to just, splurge. Let's buy this thing right up, I think. This is going to hurt, though. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, and ouch. Okay, and the other thing we were looking for was a shield generator. So let's go shield generators, and I'm looking for, what is it, the Trenta, I think it's called. This guy. Size 2 competition. Racers looking for a shield generator. It provides above average shield performance and durability. Constructed on magnesium. Makes sturdy yet lightweight. Yeah. I mean, it's the most expensive one. Well, not quite, I guess, but that's a size 3, so it's not going to really help us. So, yeah, it's the... where'd it go? Yeah, there we go. This one hurts a little less, but still, you're going to have to go off and make some money. There they are. Got our parts. We might as well, yeah, we'll install them when we get back to the hangar. Seriously cool play. I really like this Dumpers Depot. It's some serious nostalgia for me, honestly. The only thing missing is the big burly old guy with, unshaven and just dirty shop dirt clothes. He was the guy that your old man probably grew up with, right? They knew each other decades ago and haven't really seen each other, but I don't know what else we got here. What is this? Oh, is this... What is this? Doesn't appear like it wants to open. Here's one that's kind of open. Is it just like a little hangout room? Doesn't look like enough room to sleep or anything. Sort of reminiscent of Fallout 4, I think. The end when you build the bunker and you'd have the steel that held back the rock. Yeah, here's more of them. I don't know. Is there anything else that we need to see here? Clothing shop, admin office, ship parts, bounty office. Oops. Whoa. Spun that all around, didn't I? Bar. Weapon retailer and bounty office. Might be worth checking out. It looks like we can go around the way we're going. Ish. This way, maybe? so we're a level too high for the bounty office. Potentially at the weapon. I can't tell. Potentially at the weapon retailer. So we go this way and take a right. Is that what this is? I feel like I've been in here. Yeah, Scutters. What do we got? Personal weapons.
What?
So yeah, there's some weapons. Haven't done much in the way of combat. I did one bunker defense thing, which I'll probably do a few more of, but P-38, LH-86, Warhawk, Desert
What?
Shadow, Coda. That one's blocked for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Reminds me of a guy that used to work with me. Didn't much like him. Don't much like you. Oh well.
What?
All right. Well, that's a tour of Grim Hex, I guess. We just got to find our way back to the hangars. Oh, this is that racing area again. What's down here? Oh, we gotta find the medical bay. There's seriously nothing to loot here. I'm gonna assume that means that anything lootable was already looted. All right. So that's admin. Let's bring that map back up. I actually have been able to find a couple of things from the map on here at Grim Hex, so that's an improvement over any place else I've tried to use the map. So we're there. Hospital. Okay. Hospital's right there. We are way too low for the hospital. Hangar access. So hospital's back up with the hangar access. So we just need the elevators, which were here, if memory serves. Lobby, I guess. This weird error text, purple error text or something there. Hangars are there. Landing pads are there. Where did we see that hospital? hangars. So, right, the hospital is off of the hangars, so that's this way. Medical group, there it is. I don't know. It just doesn't look like a place you should go for medical attention. Nah, these look like they're bugged. I think they're bugged, so it doesn't look like we're gonna get taken care of anyway. That's kind of cool. I guess we'll... I just say vice-like under my health thing now. Hello? Oh, we got to modify the ship before we can bring it up. So the Cutlass apparently doesn't have the internal components yet. I assume they'll be added at some point, but I didn't find any access panels to them or anything to swap them out myself. So it looks like you gotta... What? What? It looks like you gotta do it through the vehicle interface here. What is it doing? All right, so we bought a new power plant. So we're gonna unequip the Daybreak, and we're gonna equip. Oops. We already equipped, so the Sirius is equipped. We're gonna save that. And we also bought the shield generator, right? So we're going to unequip the stop, equip the Trenta, and save that. And then we should be able to bring this thing out.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again.
Come on.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
All right. Ship is coming. I'm gonna actually see if I can transfer these parts to the cargo hold and take them with us. That way, should I decide I want to swap them back in or whatnot, I don't have to come all the way back out here. Risk being we get destroyed on our way out of here and we lose them for good, but you know, it's what it is. So we want to lower the elevator. Select those. Move them over or raise them up. Maybe raise them up. Did they raise up? Here they come. There they are. Oops. Let's grab this guy. Man, I'll tell you what, that thing slides good. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not a good sign. Uh-oh. Oh. Get up. Ow. Give me. Give me. Give me that back. It's either going to go in there or fall out of the ship. Let's go get the other part. I mean, these things slide quite well. Thing's trying to fall out the bottom of the ship. It's kind of picky about where it wants to put it. Look at that. I think it literally just wants to put it there. Or there. It's not interested in putting it anywhere else. Huh. Alright, well, whatever. We are loaded. I wonder if there's any cargo missions from here. Let me take a look for a minute here, and I will get back to you. So it turns out there is no cargo runs from Grim Hex. I don't know if that's always the case or if it's just my luck. But it doesn't look like there's anything from here, at least at the moment. So I think we are going to just head back, get these parts back to our home base at Bajini Point. With any luck, that is. Let's look that up here. Should be good as long as this thing actually filled us with fuel. It says it's full. Not showing any shields. Why am I not showing any shields? Probably should have checked that before we requested clearance. Shield generators. What's going on with that? I did put it in, right? We need to land again.
Engines offline.
Hopefully they don't impound the ship. All right, let's try this again. Shield system might be online, but it isn't up. Okay, here they come. Well, that's weird. Hi. Does it not have enough power? One pip in the cooler. Now the shields are powered. Was it really that? Let's try that. Alright, they seem to be working now. I don't really know. I haven't studied this power management stuff much at all, really, so not entirely sure, but it seems to be up. So let's see if we can get clearance again here. Probably should have drank something before we left, but hopefully it'll be an uneventful trip. That's not a good sign. Why is that all messed up? Really? Alright, well, something's acting weird as heck there. Why is this all messed up? It's not taking. What about any designation for now? I hate these little weird things like the display you can't see because it's all crooked and skewed sideways for no apparent reason. The course that seems to want to take, but then it just goes away for no explainable reason. Or how about no waypoints all of a sudden? Except for the one you're right next to. It's that one. Yellow? Alright, I'll bite. Let's do that. This is still messed up. Why is this so messed up? It seemed to take that time. ArcCorp. There we go. All these little weird nuances. Okay. Genie Point. Right, there it is. There's home. If you're enjoying this content, please don't forget to hit that like button. It's free and it helps more than you would think. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Again, it costs you absolutely nothing, but it makes a huge difference for the channel. As always, if you have any thoughts, feedback, or ideas for what you'd like to see next, drop a comment below. I do read them all. Here we go. Request complete, but where? Oh, right there. Oops. Did not mean to drop it out of coupled. Or not coupled. Didn't mean to drop it into coupled. Let's put it that way.
Landing gear down.
Doors are closing. I'm still not very quick on that, especially with the non-coupled flight. Got a little ways to go still. Yeah, we're down. Let's fill her up. Oops, wrong. So this is all crooked too. All right, I'm gonna have to like get out of the seat, see if it fixes that. So now it's got Quixote and Don, like Don Quixote. Why is that there? Makes no sense. All right, so it's straight when I'm not in the seat. Was I just like sitting funky? All right, that fixed it. I don't know. It's the first time I've had that one happen. Okay, we are back. So mission success. We got our last two pieces we needed. Got them installed. We got them working. I need to look at that power distribution a little better, but we'll do that offline. And I think we're going to leave it here for tonight. It's a little late. I didn't get as quite as early a start as I wanted to, and we did what I had planned. So I think we'll call it a success. We'll take the win, and we'll call it there. So I guess that's where we'll leave it. Everybody, we'll catch you in the next one, and everybody stay safe out there.